Hello, can you guys hear me? Hello. Okay. Hello. Yo, my people, it's your boy, the Blue Studio. Please like the video. Yo, my people, I'm not gonna like the video, guys. Like the video. Subscribe, smash the like button, guys. Smash the like button. Like the video, guys. Let me know if you guys can hear me because I'm trying to. I get a new mic. Everybody, I get a new mic. So this is my new mic. So I'm trying to plug it into the stuff. So let me know if you guys can hear me loud and clear. Let me know, guys. Let me know. So can you guys hear me? Am I loud now? So let me know if you guys can hear me. So guys, like the video, guys, like the video, subscribe, smash the like button, guys, smash the like button, like the video, my people, like the video, subscribe, smash the like button, guys. So guys, we're gonna talk about the topic that has been going on in the TL recently. Oh, okay, good. You guys can hear me? All right, okay. We're gonna talk about Donarouma. Where does Donarouma go? According to Fabrice Hawkins, he said either Chelsea or United. I have a lot to say about that. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about Nicola Jackson choosing Newcastle ahead of his other suitor. We're also going to talk about Christopher Nkunku potentially might move to Leipzig on loan with either a loan option with obligation or option to buy. So Xavi-Simons can potentially join Chelsea on a permanent deal. They are looking at the solution to that. Also, we're also going to talk about Liverpool losing to Crystal Palace yesterday. We're gonna give me your thought about it. Is it the right one? Is it the wrong one? We're gonna talk about that. Make sure you So also we're gonna talk about like the video, guys. I beg, like the video, guys. Make sure you guys like the video. It's very, very important. Smash the like button, guys. Smash that freaking like button. It's very, very important. Subscribe, smash the like button, guys. Smash that like button. It's very, very, very important. Like the video, like the video. So we're gonna talk about a lot to talk about. We're gonna talk about Donarouma. We're gonna talk about Nkunku, potentially Leipzig option with obligation to buy or buy option. We're gonna talk about Nicola Jackson potentially choosing Newcastle. Potentially, we're also gonna talk about recently latest Alejandro Garnacho's comment about Man United and everything. I have my son United. And I had a big rant on Twitter with Chimere in terms of United because he was talking about attitude and character, and I'm like, you can't be talking about attitude and character when you have so many players in your team where the way your fans behave towards that kind of player is absolutely abysmal. It doesn't make any sense. So, in other fans cannot be going like that for their player. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't. It does not. It doesn't, but before we continue, guys, make sure you all smash the like button, guys. It's very, very important. It helps this stream a lot. The algorithm of this stream helps it a lot. Make sure you turn on your notification button. When you turn on your notification button, you will surely know when we go live. Make sure you do that. It's very, very important. Make sure you turn on your notification button. It's very key. It is very, very key. Smash that like button, guys. Smash the freaking like button, guys. What are you waiting for? Like the vid, guys. What are you waiting for? Like the vid. If you haven't liked that vid, guys, on the laptop, like the vid. On your mobile phone, like the vid. On your TV, double click your remote and make sure you like the vid, guys. Smash the like button. Let me quickly read the chat before we continue. Before we know where we start from. Anywhere but Chelsea. I don't want that. Dona guy. Which one? Relax, Kima, relax. Yeah, but at the line, our own fan base will treat our player way worse than United fan. But Keyman, the problem right now, where I'm saying is, I don't. Okay, let's even talk about him, Garnacho now. Let's talk about Garnacho. I started from day one. From day one, Garnacho is not a bad player. He's not a terrible player. But United fans are making him a terrible player. He is not a terrible player. Yes, he's young. He's going into adult age and everything. This brother needs good coaching and environment. United talk about Pogba. I've heard a lot about Pogba. He's dying his head. He doesn't give much to the team. Pogba complains a lot. His attitude is not good. He has a status United. He doesn't feel captain armband. He needs to be so many stuff that the fan base wants to kill Labil Pogba just because of what? Because it's Pogba. Same thing was on Rashford. Rashford was this. Rashford was that. He was that. He was this. Rashford went to Aston Villa. None of our Aston Villa fans complain about him. Same thing with Sancho. Sancho is lazy. He doesn't train well. He's blah, 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 blah. He's la, 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 la. He's la, 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 la. He came to Chelsea. We didn't hear anything about Sancho. Anthony went to Real Betis. We did not hear any terrible things or bad things about Anthony being sucking or being like having a terrible attitude. He played football very well. He enjoyed himself because what? Is that a very better environment? But when it comes to Garnacho, United fans want to kill him. Why? Because he have an attitude. Why don't all the players living in United are going to a different club and performing very well and having a better character, better attitude, want to play football, put their head down, want to enjoy themselves? Why don't you enjoy themselves? Why they live in United going to that club and playing very well? United need to look into the mirror and shake and like this and shake them like this. It's horrible. It's very, very horrible. Everybody talk about the players behaving this way. No. It's not about the player. It's about the institution themselves. United does not know how to develop play. Guys, I'm guaranteeing you right now, by next year, the next player leaving Manchester United is going to be Kobe Mainoo. Guys, take this to the bank. Write this down. Kobe Mainoo will be the next player leaving Manchester United. Why? Because the environment is not good enough. United need to fix. Man United need to find a way to fix their shenanigans. The bullshit happening in United, they need to find a way to fix it. They keep complaining about player having terrible attitude. You can't be telling a player having terrible attitude because players have left your club and go to different club and perform very well, play better football, enjoy themselves, smile, have smile in their body, have fire in their belly, want to play football. But United, I don't want to play for United. Why? Terrible, excuse me? Why don't United institution themselves look into the mirror, look at themselves into the mirror and say, what are we doing wrong that we need to fix? What are we not doing right that we need to fix, that we need to do very well? That's what they need to look at. Rashford this, he went to Villa, nothing. Sancho this, he went to Chelsea, nothing. Anthony this, he went to something, nothing. That is 3 players, 3. The United fans and the board and the whole institution deemed it's horrible. They deemed those 3 players not good for our system. They suck. They have a terrible attitude. We don't want to work with them. Why don't they check their institution and say, my bad, we've done something wrong, we need to fix ourselves? It's not good enough. It's not. Let me read the chat. Tim said, that is the club and the manager issue. United fans as just sheep and the same word and bear the same word so they can cope. I think I don't understand that. Remember the Ronaldo CR7 issue. The fans after like it wasn't legend. Yeah. It's annoying though. It's very, very annoying for me. It's very, very annoying. Keyman, it's very, very annoying. The amount of shit I heard about Garnacho. It's annoying. This guy is not a terrible player, but because of the way it's been treated, and people started calling him so many names, this and that. No. I will say it again. He's not a bad player. Yes, for me, I've said he needs coaching. He needs a better environment where you can actually show the world how good of a player he is. And I can guarantee you, if that brother if he leaves United as he wants to leave and come to Chelsea, he will show you that he's good enough to play. It's 21. Guys, he just clocked 21. Guys, Garnacho just clocked 21. Just clocked 21. So people having a go at him, it sucks for me. It's just close 21. Yeah, it's just close 21. It's just close 21. So people need to just calm their head down and just calm down with him. Just calm down. Calm down with him. Let me read what Kimman said. Big up. People in the chat, send in your chat to why didn't they change their institution? Why didn't they change institution? It penalized Kimman, like your grammar is getting my head somehow. Okay, oh Lord have mercy. Why didn't she change their institution? In penalizing big United change. No, they can be neglected and still act the same. But again, I get what you said now. Kimman, I think the problem is if you look at United from let me even start from Ferguson. From Ferguson to Van Gaal to David Moyes to Ole Gunnar Solskjaer to like this manager that is this Austrian manager, what's his name? Ragnick to Ten Hag. So you are bringing different manager with different philosophy, and you expect players to perform. It's abnormal because they can't perform because it's a different manager with a different institution. Doesn't make any sense. A different manager with a different institution. So if you are telling the whole world players sucks because they want to leave, then Manchester United need to look into the mirror and tell themselves and the whole world, what are we doing wrong that we need to fix? What are we not doing right that we need to fix? Something is not going on. Something is not going on well. This one wants to leave. That one wants. I'll say it again on this channel. The next player leaving Man United is Kobe Mino. Take this to the bank right now. Kobe Mino is the next player leaving Manchester United. Other people like it or not. He's the one leaving next. Other people like it or not. Mino is the one leaving next. Whether people want to agree, whether people want to disagree right now, Kobe Mino is the one leaving next. He's going to leave next. Why? Because the institution is not good enough. It's not good enough. It's not. It's not good enough. It's not at all. So people need to understand a lot of stuff. It's not good enough, man. It's not at all. People need to understand that, man. It's not good enough, man. Yeah, Kim and exactly. They still think they are the same. Even today's Manchester United fans will tell you they can win the Premier League next season. Imagine. Kimman, that is my problem with them. Kobe will leave unless Amorim is sacked. If Amorim stays, Kobe has no place in this team. See, I'll say it again. Mino will leave. Other people like is the next in line to pack his bag and get the hell out of United. It's the next in line. It's the next. And this brought out to the question of, does Man United really know how to manage players? Because people talk about youth players in terms of giving room to how do I put it? Player to thrive at United. The other player, especially the youth players, have not even tried. How many of them have tried? Maybe Rashford. Maybe Rashford. Maybe Rashford. Maybe. Where is he now? Is in Barcelona now on loan with option to buy. Imagine. So you not need to look yourself into the mirror and shake that and tell the world, what are we doing wrong that need to be fixed? What are we not doing right that we have to sit down? We have to look into the mirror and say, okay, we need to fix this. We need to fix that. I think this is going absolutely wrong. We need to find a way to figure this out. It doesn't make any sense at all. It doesn't at all. It does not make any sense at all. But I'll say it again. Garnacho is not a terrible player. That brother needs coaching. I'll say it again. He needs coaching. You need coaching. You need someone that's going to sit him down, coach him, have a conversation with him. It's not terrible. It's not. Not terrible. It's not. And United fans they're acting superiority over Garnacho. It's not a terrible player. He's not a terrible player. It's not. He's not a terrible player. The boy wants to leave. He has a point to prove, and he's gonna prove that point to the whole entire world. It's not. Manchester United institution is horrible. That institution is bad. It's a terrible institution. Very horrible. They are behaving as if the whole world evolved around them. How many players have they even developed? Let's even look at it. How many players have they developed? How many? How many have they developed? How many have they developed, man? How many? United fans, they are behaving as if they have this power over them, this superiority over them. It doesn't make sense at all. It doesn't. It does not make sense at all. No. It doesn't at all. It doesn't. I was telling Chimere in the chat, I was telling him that you don't talk about his attitude. Attitude this, attitude that, attitude this, attitude that. How long are you going to be lying to yourself about players' attitude? Why don't you tell the truth to the whole entire world that United institution is horrible? Why don't you tell the whole world? You need to tell the world the institution is horrible. You need to get fixed. It's horrible. So stop lying to the masses and telling the whole world the players have attitude. No. You can't tell the whole world the players have attitude. Why? Because the club cannot develop it. You can't develop it. And the fan base will keep doing this bullshit. They'll keep doing it. It doesn't make sense to me at all. It doesn't. Manchester United need to sit down on the chair, look into the mirror, and tell the whole world we have absolutely messed up. Labiu Pogba, same thing. Rashford, same thing. Sancho, same thing. Anthony, same thing. Garnacho, same thing. 5 players. 5. And I'm telling the whole world, and they have an attitude problem. It's because of attitude. We don't want to work with them. The attitude is sucks. Excuse me? The attitude is sucks. Anthony left United, go to Betis. He became a superstar. He became loved. Sancho left United, came to Chelsea. He became loved. Rashford left Man United and got Aston Villa. He became loved. Then there is a problem in United that needs to be fixed. Something is going on. That club need a prayer. Need to go to the whole ancestor and pray. That club is suffering from so many stuff. It's suffering from so many stuff is wrong with that club. You cannot be telling the whole world the players is having a terrible mentality, terrible attitude. Excuse me? Doesn't make any sense to me. It doesn't. It doesn't, man. I'm sick and tired of this saying this bullshit out. Hey, no. I can't wait for Garnacho to come in. You need to show the whole world. I cannot wait for September after the international break when Alejandro Garnacho will line up at Manchester. And he will dunk on Ten Hag. He will dunk on all of them and tell the whole world, yes, I have arrived. My name is Garnacho, and I know I'm good enough to play for this club because this club sucks. Yes, United that sucks. Stupid club, man. It's annoying. Very, very annoying. Very, very annoying. Come on, talk.
Firstly, Abdullah, how are you? Can you hear me?
Big up, come on, big up.
Long time, man, long time. How have you been?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you, but can you hear me? Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yes. Go ahead.
You can hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Yes, I can hear you now. Can you hear me?
Yeah, loud and clear, loud and clear.
Go ahead. What's your take on Garnacho?
No.
Do I run too much? I'm just pissed off myself.
No. It's true. What you're saying is true because if there's a pattern, that means there's something more to it, right? If
it's too much.
For example, now let's say you take your child to this school. Now you find that the child's not doing very well, but it's not only your child. Before there was another child that was also not doing well. There's families in the neighborhood complaining about the school. So eventually you start saying, okay, you know what? Maybe the child has a problem. You're right, but it's not like this school is completely innocent. You feel?
Yeah.
You feel? So here's the thing, right? For United, it is better to blame the player than blame themselves, because already they're in such a bad position. Abdullahi, how do you make things even worse? Abdullahi, last season, United fans were telling you, no, we have to suffer, we have to go even lower. Yes, we have to lose. That is the situation that they're in. So right now, where they are at right now, they've finished the lowest that they've ever finished, 15th. The manager's not doing well. So it's either they have decided to make a stand where they say it is not the manager that is the problem, it is the whole team. They will tell you because the team has been bad for 10 years. Okay. So every single player must go. The manager must be right. And unfortunately, that's the position that they have to take. Anthony's the problem, Sancho's the problem, Rashford is the problem. But you're surprised. You see that if Rashford is such a problem, how did he land a position at Barcelona? It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. And
even Aston Villa, he went to Aston Villa, but did not hear any
Aston Villa
problem. Any problem,
yeah.
Even hear it.
Abdullah, and the thing is, this is not even a United thing in general with Rashford. People used to complain about Rashford in the media themselves. The guy, they would see him wear clothes that have been ironed properly. Apparently, he's a gangster now. United fans would sit with you 25, 30-minute video telling you, why is this man wearing clothes? Now, on the Garnacho thing, how it all started, what happened is, it was after that final, right? It was after that final.
Sorry to cut you. I think for me the problem is, I said it from day one. I tried to make this for a very long time. I said it from even when I was having my first channel before I kind of switched to this one. I said it to him. Manchester United institution need to get fixed. That situation is always you've gone through so many managers with different philosophy. Despite going to two different philosophy, can United come out and tell us which player have they developed? Which one youth player that come from the academic and say, we have developed this, we've developed this. You can't develop anybody. You can't develop anyone. You bought Labiu from the academic, you let him go for free, and you bought Labiu for 100 million. The media, the fan base want to kill him just because of the color of his hair. Labiu is using chain, using hair, he colors his hair, he's a terrible player, he goes to party, he smoke, he drink. I'm like, Labiu, I want to play football. Why are you making me a bad someone on
Abdullah, forget the hair. Forget the hair. Remember the dancing. Abdullah, remember the dancing in the
dancing also.
Like,
it's annoying.
Yeah.
Fucking annoying. Labiu is that. He left. Rashford came in here. He doesn't train. He has a terrible attitude. We don't want him anymore. He went. Anthony, you bought for 100 and something million. It's not good enough. We spent so many money. He's a rubbish player. In Ajax, it wasn't rubbish. When you spend that money on him, it wasn't rubbish. So now it's rubbish because it's United. Now United can go to Real Betis. None of the Real Betis fans said a word about him being a terrible manager, a terrible player. Same thing happened to Rashford. He went to Villa. They even love him at Villa because they want him to stay, but because of the financial situation with Villa, couldn't retain him. Sancho, again, is a terrible player. He's too lazy. No, he doesn't train very well. He has ego. He's questioning the manager. Sancho came to Chelsea. We didn't hear anything about Sancho. Same thing again. Garnacho is have attitude problem. It's horrible. His attitude is not good. He stink. He's fighting the manager. I'm like, United.
No.
Can you just
but Abdullah,
and just tell the whole world the truth?
Abdullah,
this is annoying. It's bullshit. It's annoying. Very annoying.
No. But Abdullah, the Garnacho thing, right? Here's where I want to dissect it for a second. The Garnacho thing started after the final. It was not there before. Remember, specifically, I think during January when Mount got injured and he had to play a lot of games, people are not saying anything. Okay, he was not playing well, but people are not really criticizing him that much in the media. They're just saying United in general is bad. But then after his comments in that the post match, right? When you're saying, I should have started. I was playing the whole campaign or this final, whatever they changed, right? Okay. After that is when you started seeing a ramp up. You started seeing a ramp up because now here's the thing. Here's the thing. What I was telling you earlier. United in general, you have a position to pick. Do you say, let us get rid of the manager, or you say, you know what? Let us completely stay behind him and back it. And now that this guy has come out against the manager, he didn't even, okay, to be honest, he didn't come out against him. He just criticized why he was not playing, right? Which is a fair thing to do. And that at that point you become an issue to the fans. You become an issue to the people about, look at this guy, this is Mark Goldbridge. Garnacho was his best friend. Now he's calling him shit. So it is very interesting at United, because United is not a football club. It is a business. That's what it is. The owners make a lot of money from this thing, just in general. So if you Abdullah, if you're a businessman, right? If you're a business, if you have this shop, the shop is not doing it. It needs to be fixed and what, but it's making you a lot of money. And now, usually, if you're making a lot of money from this thing, why do you want to disturb it? It has its problems, but you're still, Abdullah, you're getting your rent, you're getting for your car, you're getting for the holiday money, you're getting for everything. So if that is coming out to you well, why do you want to disturb that formula?
Before I go to Oluwa, big up to you, Oluwa. But big up to you, Oluwa. I was able to telling Chimenge this. I cannot wait for September when Garnacho come in and face his old club in Old Trafford. You see that match? I cannot wait. And I've said it from day one. I cannot wait for that match. That brother needs to want to prove it, and I've been saying for a very long time. United need to sit down and just think. They need to use their brain and think. Because John is not good, you want to throw him away. That's because it's the back player. No. You don't do stuff. Yes, you can talk about business and business people. You can't just be trading. You can't be trading player out. Like player are just like entity. You just want to throw out or like dust. You just want to let them go. Doesn't make any sense to me. It doesn't. Talk Garnacho. That's annoying me, man. I just annoying me.
What are you annoyed about, Garnacho?
No, I'm just annoyed because of the way he's been treated and the way people have been talking about him. Like, he has an attitude. I'm like, because Garnacho said either it United from Fabrizio, either you sell me to Chelsea or I'm gonna be carrying it for the next 6 to 12 months. You have to do it. That's what you told United board. Either you sell me now or you have no choice than to put me and carry it for 6 to 12 months. That's it. That's the message is sent to them. The message is very simple. Either you sell me now to Chelsea or you leave me to Carrington.
So, like, I think they'll find a solution for him. You know, like, it's just what it is. It's football, man. Like, you know, he doesn't want to stay in United anymore. I don't think United wants him either. He came from the academy, so it's gonna be a win for everybody. So they'll make money off him. He'll go to Chelsea if he wants to go to Chelsea. You know, to be honest, I've not really spoken too much about this Garnacho's deal. You know, like, yeah, it looks like a player that's got attitude problem, but that doesn't mean he does. Like, it looks like based on a couple of incidents, but it's just what it is with United right now. If it comes to Chelsea,
I wish you just tweeted now.
He's a good player.
Tweeted now. No. I wish you just tweeted now. Club to club talk going on between United and Chelsea. Garnacho wants to move, Chelsea wants to move, United wants to move. It's gonna be official with it. By tomorrow or next tomorrow should be done. Now, United just are talking to United now. They're accelerating the deal now. It's on that way. Everything is being accelerated.
Anything above 35 have been scammed.
So, according to Fabrizio, this is what I read. Chelsea has step up talk with for Alejandro Garnacho club to club discussion with United and now well underway. That's the latest from Fabrizio.
Yeah, I think with Chelsea and Man United, we've sold a couple of players, we've exchanged players, Juan Mata, Mason Mount, um, Emmanuel Matic. So like, I don't think that's the problem. I think they're just trying to find a deal in terms of the amounts. So
Yeah,
yeah,
they are
like I said, it's going to be a good deal.
just to tell you now, they are negotiating over fee. This is it. They're negotiating
Yeah.
over fee.
So like,
Everything should be
you don't
done.
forget like this guy is an academy for.
Yeah, it's an academy. Yeah. Mhm. But
He's a
Lua,
Man United academy.
look, when I look at it this way, I don't the way United treat players, especially from their just like academy player, is horrible. They do not know how to develop player, and it's horrible. It is bad. They don't know how to develop player. They don't know. It's horrible. They do not know how to develop player. It's not good enough. It's not. They have to find a way to fix that. They have to be able to know how to develop player as Leather does not know how to develop player. They don't know how to sell player well at all. They don't know how to sell player at all. In terms of selling players and making good money, they're horrible. Develop player is a problem. I told Kim and I told Chimere about it. The next player leave Manchester United. Book this down. Book today's day down. Is Kobe Mino. Mino is the next person leaving. He's the next. Why? The environment is not sustainable for players like that to thrive over time, to be able to show his talent. Kobe Mino will leave because the environment is not good enough. It's not good enough.
Abdullah, it's not even the environment. It's just simply that boy, he cannot play in that two midfield. He can't. And bringing Cunha and Mbeumo, that means he's not playing those two tens. If he's not playing, what is the point of him being there? The manager does not see him there. He does not see him part of his plan. He's going to leave. It's not even about whether United can develop him. It is simply, Abdullah, if you don't have space, if you don't have a path, at least even a path. If I tell you, if you follow this route, you're going to reach where you want to reach. But if the route is not even there, what is the point of you being there?
It doesn't make sense at all. Guys, like the video, guys. Smash the like button. What are you waiting for? Please, guys, like that video, guys. Get the likes up, guys. It's really it's important because your likes help the algorithm a lot. It let the algorithm of the channel go very well. If you're on your TV, double click your remote, press the like button on your laptop, press the like button on your keyboard, press the like button, guys. Guys, smash, like, subscribe, guys. It's very, very important. Turn on the notification button. Turn it on, guys. Turn it on. It's very, very important. Turn it on. Like the video, guys. It's very key. Like that video. So, Kim, I understand what you say, but if you look at it this way, the reason I want it is very simple to me. That boy has talent, and he has to show it. He has to show it. He has talent, and he needs coaching. I know I've been happy with where our squad is built because it just makes me happy the way our squad is built. Getting on the left wing, Estaval and Pedro Neto there, potentially Simons with Palmer together, Garnacho on the left together with Getting. Bro, and you expect me not to be happy with Garnacho? It's coming to a club where you have players like Fernandez, Caicedo, who will tell him, make him understand a different environment, a different place where I'm going to a place where I want to be happy. I want to show the whole world I am good enough to play. I'm not rubbish, and I'm not horrible. It's not rubbish.
No, Abdullah, for me personally, I even before this, I never really saw too much about Garnacho. I'm not very crazy about the signing. My only issue is he better be coming with Simons. If he comes and Simon doesn't come, I think that will be a very big letdown. But
I think Simon will come. It's all about money. Fabrice said the same thing too. Nkunku wants to leave too. They're trying because Garnacho deal is easy to do. Garnacho deal is easy to do. 30 million.
It's very easy. It's very easy. 60.
Yeah. So
60,
Simon deal will take time. The reason Simon deal will take time is because you have to negotiate the Leipzig. You have to have Nkunku into it. So there's so many stuff going on. So it's gonna take time. I'm confident we'll get done. I'm very, very confident we'll get done. I'm confident. But if they can get Garnacho over the line first, and they'll be able to work, maybe try to, because Leipzig wants Nkunku, but they want him on loan, and they want Chelsea to cover his wages. Now, does Chelsea have the obligation, or do they have option? That's where the the negotiation tactics that they don't want to play with option or obligation. That's what the negotiation tactics is at the moment right now.
Mm-hmm.
But I will Leipzig one thing. They don't. Leipzig really want him. They do. They want Nkunku.
And it seems like Nkunku is open to going back. And honestly, man, Leipzig, they came and they saved us from Timo. I think they gave us what? They gave us what, 25 million or was it 30 million? I don't remember.
But my problem is, why are Chelsea fans, especially the big Twitter account, why are they? Yes, he has an attitude, but does that mean he's gonna have a fight with Maresca? Excuse me. And the players we are allowed to have a fight with Maresca. It doesn't make any sense, man.
No, for me, I don't believe. Okay, he might have an attitude problem, but I really don't think a 21-year-old can really do anything in that squad right now. Even if he does, he comes there. He has Enzo. Enzo is already a guy that is not
three man. They play together in national team.
National team starter. He's bigger, bro. On top of that, you have other players that will also play for the national teams. It's a whole squad. So even if he comes with that head of his, it is a whole team against him. You understand? You are the outsider. It's not like, at United, he has made his name. He has come from the, okay, he's not really from the academy, but he came through the academy. He scored for them in a final. So at least he has something in the bank,
I cannot wait for Ghana. I've been saying it since last year. I cannot wait for Alejandro Garnacho to be a Chelsea player. You see this another fan base. You see all of them. All of them. Oh my God. And Musk will have to ban me from Twitter account. They'll have to ban you. Musk will have to ban me out of Twitter. I'm not kidding. The amount of it's very annoying. It's very annoying. It's very annoying. The way their fan base is like, excuse me. Rashford, problem. Anthony, same problem. Sancho, same problem. Remember Lingard?
Yeah.
Same thing also. Something is going on in that club that needs serious observation. Serious one. Serious observation. Serious one. So how much do you reckon we're gonna pay for it? How much do you think we're gonna pay in terms of?
I think the thing is United on January they wanted 70 million. Napoli came with 55, I think, but United wanted 70. This time, I think United are going to try and fight for 55, maybe to 60.
They're not getting that.
But I think they might do that. They will probably want 50 at least. But I think they might try to get 50 to 60 million. For us, I think we want them for 35 or 40. And the thing is, what's interesting is, even reports from before, it said that we were waiting later in the window because we wanted United to sign a striker, right? But we didn't think that they were going to sign Sesko this quickly, because United signed him very quickly.
Yeah,
they signed him very quickly. It was Newcastle made a bid. 2 days later, United put a bid, and then another day later, they finalized the deal, I think. So now that United has bought a player, they've used I think 85 million, right?
And they want to go for Baleba. I don't think they get Baleba this because I don't know if United, Brighton are not gonna get. They're not getting a loan. Brighton are not getting anything less than 100 is a no.
No. I think Brighton might want, specifically since it's very late. I think Brighton might want something close to record. So maybe like they will look at Caicedo's money.
They're looking for 120.
Yeah, they will say they want a record or something like so. 120 is 120, maybe 115 plus 5, 110 plus 10, something like that. But if that is the case, that means United needs to sell, and they will have to sell Garnacho or Mino. But I don't think Mino is going to leave now, not yet. So personally, I think a deal of 35 is okay, but I think we might say 45.
They're looking to pay 30 million. Just tell me, that's it.
30 million. If we get him for 30 million, I'll say okay. That's fair. I don't mind. I don't care.
It's 30 million. They're looking to get 30 million for him. They're looking to get him. And I think people need to understand something here. The way Maresca play, and I'll say it again. Chelsea owners, especially the board, doesn't do stuff without the manager. He has to get involved. He has to be. He's been saying it. He has to be involved. And I'm very sure Maresca has given his okay to go and look for Garnacho. Steven is okay.
Yes.
Steven is okay. He's not a bad player. I'll say it again. Garnacho is not a bad player. He's just suffering from a different environment where he needs to thrive. I'll say it again. Garnacho will surprise a lot. It will surprise a lot of players. I'm saying it right here.
By surprise, what do you mean? What do you mean by surprise?
What I mean by surprise is, under Ten Hag, you can see that he has talent. He scores some goals. He makes some assists. He might not be consistent, but he's on that level that okay, I want to play like when a player has talent that, but it's not being given that chance like that. When the player is playing without happiness, without freedom, he gets stiff. Like his body doesn't move very well. I will give an example. Sancho, United, everybody says it's like when he came to Chelsea, look at him. He has Sancho with him. He has another player with him. He has James with him. He has his body with him where they made him understand what Chelsea means to him. Look at Sancho. He plays with happiness. Sancho played in happiness when he was in Chelsea. I wanted him to do more. But you can see Sancho. When they play football, you can see this guy is happy. Look at Sancho talk. When you play for Chelsea, you have to be able to play more. The intensity has to be high. This is Chelsea Football Club. You have to win every day. There's no way out. You gotta play for Chelsea. You gotta win. Win. That's the DNA. That's the motto. Win. This club is special. We have to play for it. Look at the way he's speaking. That is the Sancho people say about he has a terrible attitude. It's lazy. That's the same Sancho. That's what I'm telling you, that if this Garnacho has a mission, he has a mission. And that mission is in September 28th after the international break. This boy, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
After the international break, we are traveling to Old Trafford. Alejandro Garnacho will face his former club. He can't run away from it. That boy has a mission. He has a mission. And that mission must be accomplished. Garnacho mission must be accomplished. That mission must be accomplished. No. It's not. No. It has to stop. No. Another thing needs to stop this bush. It's annoying. It's very, very annoying. Very annoying.
No, Abdullah, it's understandable. It's very understandable. I don't know why you're getting angry. Because if they don't do this, Abdullah, the thing is, usually people say that when you stop making noise, you will start to realize how silent it is, When you're in a house by yourself and you're making noise, banging, hitting the wall, and then when you stop, you start realizing, oh my God, I'm alone. It's only me. So if the fans stop blaming Garnacho and all these other players, and they just stop for us and they start saying, hey, we are 15th, we have a shit squad. Okay, we're trying to build something. Our manager doesn't know what the hell he's doing. The owners are confused. The guy who's trying to build the club owns 25%. They're showing us AI picture of stadium. Do you understand? If you don't make noise, if you don't try and focus, try and blind yourself with Garnacho and these other players, then they will start to realize there's a problem. There's a serious problem that they have to handle. This is, the thing is, Abdullah, what they don't realize is, for us, Chelsea, in 2023, 2022, we sat with ourselves and said, there's a problem here.
Yeah.
I remember from that first game against Everton. Remember that Jorginho penalty? I said, there's something wrong here. And the difference is, Abdullah, we accepted it. We said, you know what? These players all have to go. We have to try something new. The manager has to go. Everyone has to go. That's something we did. And to be fair to Chelsea fans in general, Chelsea fans are very critical of their team. Very, very critical. Very, very critical. We don't need rivals to tell us how we are doing. We tell it to ourselves. We're able to talk about it. Unlike these other teams, specifically even United and especially Arsenal, they're not able to sit down and say what is here, what is there. For United, it is the United fans specifically. It is, we are going to sick on this man. We're going to kill this man. We're going to destroy this man. And for me, I would understand it if they said we are doing this because he's not good enough. And I will say yes, that's true. If you're saying this guy needs to go because he's not a good player, that is fine. But the reason why they're doing it is because they want to get him back for lashing out at the manager. You're saying, how can you hurt my guy, the manager? You must suffer. You understand? Because United fans have decided to say, just like Ten Hag, they said Amorim is the guy. There's no question of can Amorim fail? You understand? You understand? There's no question of this guy has taken us to 15th. United fans will tell you no, he needs his players. Remember what they were telling us with Ten Hag. That is the issue. That is the issue with the club. They don't want to sit down and say Sancho was a problem, Pogba was a problem, Lingard was a problem, Martial was a problem, Lukaku was a problem. All these other players were problems. What is the different issue now? We got rid of all those other players, and we better know where it was. So if the issue is if the problem is still there, but we have been handling it the same way, maybe we need to change. And that is the time that they will figure out the issue. But until then, Abdullah, no, you cannot do that. You cannot do that. You have to give. They have to attack a player, and that's the thing. For me, I don't want Garnacho at Chelsea. I don't want Garnacho at Chelsea. Don't get me wrong. I don't like the transfer. I'd rather we do something else with that money. But I'm not the one who's. The thing is, I'm not the one who's leading the club. I understand the model. Here's the thing. When we talk about Garnacho, what are we talking about? Are we talking about the player, or we're talking about what Garnacho is? If we're talking about Garnacho, the player, I don't think he's a good player. That's just me personally. I don't think he's a good player. But when you bring him into, that's fair. That's very fair. But when you bring into what Garnacho is and what he's young, he has very low wages. Chelsea, they like looking for these young talents. He likes to hug the touchline as a winger. That's what Maresca loves. So I can understand why they want him, but that doesn't mean I like it. Abdullah, my father can go for a third wife. I can understand why he wants it, but I don't have to like it. You understand? That's the thing. And that's where I am. I have no power to it. If it happens, it happens, and I wish him the best. That's all.
I understand what you said in terms of you don't think it's a player. I think the problem people need to understand what Garnacho is. Some reasonable player will tell you that boy is a good player. Garnacho is a good player. And if you look at him, if you look at the player, for me, the way I watch him, he's a good player. And he needed an environment where his talent will be able to show enough for the whole world to see. Some realistic United fans will tell you Garnacho is not a bad player. He's just suffering from the weight of United, where everything is being put on him, and it's collapsed. I'll give an example. Last season, Cole Palmer was the level we expected him to be. He didn't carry the level high. Every time someone was like, "What's going on with Palmer? What's going on with Palmer? No, Palmer is Palmer world class? No, he's an average player. Blah 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 blah." For like from December to April, Palmer did not score goals. He did not score. Sometimes he will create, sometimes he will miss goals. He will miss a penalty. I'm like, people are like, what is going on with Palmer? But sometimes people don't understand. Player goes into bad momentum. When that happens, we fans need to understand, because Palmer has given us so much in his first season, where we expected that from him going forward. We know, okay, he has a terrible season. We can just let it go, because the first season was astronomical. I was like, wow. Palmer, wow. So we know the level Palmer is, but with Garnacho, we've seen Garnacho under Ten Hag. As much as people don't think Ten Hag, but this boy can pop up, score goals. You can't tell me you have not watched United in the Premier League and say how the kind of goals he scored. Garnacho create chances. He scored goals. He's not a terrible player, but you are bringing a manager in who play different philosophy. And you're looking at the team you have right now. A lot of players need to go. I'll say it again. The next player that's going to leave United is going to be Kobe Mainoo, followed by Bruno Fernandes. Why? Because I believe Fernandez is number 10. But because he's a number 10, you have Umbuemo Cunha. Where does Fernandez plays as a number 8? Fernandez plays as a number 8. How do you get the best of Fernandez when you're playing out of position? How?
No, Abdullah, here's the thing, and this is the problem. And this is where I looked at Amorim a bit and I said, this is a very big mistake on his part. Because Abdullah, the thing is, number one, Bruno, he's Portuguese. You understand? And reports since Amorim first came, the guy would always go to Bruno and talk to him and say, "Oh, why are the small teams playing like this? Why are they so hard?" He talks to Bruno a lot since they're country mates. And Bruno is 31. He's an old guy now. He's a senior guy in that club.
Yeah.
So Bruno is his guy, the captain of the club, his closest guy to the players. So Bruno has to start whether you like it or not. He has to. Abdullah, how do you go into business and you don't have your man in that office? How? You can't. Now the issue is for me if when Bruno was being linked to Saudi and leaving United, and Amorim let him go, and at least gave Minor a chance. Say, you know what? At least, because now the issue is you have Ugarte and Bruno, and it looks like since they want to sign Baleba, they're going to slaughter Ugarte.
Yeah.
You understand? They're going to slaughter Ugarte.
We'll see how it goes with Garnacho. I want the deal to happen because I can foresee the fire in Garnacho's belly. I can foresee it. That boy wants to. Oh my, Garnacho wants to revenge. He has fire in his head.
It looks like he's holding a very big grudge.
That is too much. That grudge is not even about the club, it's about the manager. And when the player is having a grudge with the club, it doesn't end well for me. It doesn't.
Yeah. And what I would agree with is when Amorim told him you better find a new club to. I see that as a bit too much. That was unnecessary.
He said the same thing to Rashford. He said the same thing to Sancho. They can buy as many players as they want. They have to be able to sell these players. Rashford is being loaned out, right, with the option to buy. What if Barcelona said next year, we are not buying it, it's going back to United? What if?
Yeah, and I think the option is
to sell
Sancho.
See, Sancho, you're scrapping to sell because you give him 325 and about how much you give him. Anthony, you are scrapping to sell him because you bought him with a big money, big fee. You see? Terrible business. Horrible business. We'll see how it goes. I can't just wait for him to. I can't wait for Garnacho, my boy, to join. I cannot wait for him to join. I can't wait.
But you know the thing, Abdullah, can you honestly blame United for putting such low prices on these players? Rashford is on 350 plus a week. I think he's the highest earner at United, right?
Yeah, he is. Yeah, followed by Sancho.
Tell me who in their right mind will pay Rashford 350k a week? Just the other day, Salah was arguing for 400. Just the other day. Just the other day, and Liverpool looked like they didn't even want to give it to him. And this is Salah, someone who's scoring 30 goals every season for 6 years, 7 years on the bounce. And they're unable to justify that amount. But here Rashford is earning 350 plus with no question. Now, with a player like that, how do you sell him? How do you sell him?
My problem with United, they do not know how to market player. That's my problem with them. And when you're buying player, firstly, when you're buying player, and how do I put it this way? People talk about Chelsea buying player. Chelsea knows how to sell. We know that for fun. We know how to sell players. Regardless of how cheap that player is, we know how to sell. regardless of that. We know how to sell. My problem is
Yes,
that
but
been very clear.
Mhm.
So what? We know how to.
No, I'm
and
saying, but
I said this to Chimere for a very long. I've been saying it for a long time to him. What is doing like Chimere is doing like this? It's not being direct. And I need to have that conversation with him one-on-one. He needs to come into the show and let's talk. I've told him from day one. Nabil Pogba was brought into the club as from the academy. You let him go for free. You bought him for 100 million. Terrible business. It's not good enough. Everybody keeps shouting. Labil paid air. Labil that. Labil is this. He's a party man. He drink. He smoke. Like, what is going on? He just want to play his football. Want to enjoy himself. Same thing. Rashford this. Rashford that. Lingard this. Lingard that. Martial this. Martial that.
you know what's funny? You know what's funny, right? When they were doing that to Pogba, say he drink, he smoke. But someone who drink every day, who's drinking every day, drunk, and they don't even say a single word about him. They treat him like a child. This Grealish guy. It's very funny. It's very funny, isn't it?
Yes, man.
It's quite interesting. But we just see it looks like this. It looks like this Garnacho guy is dead set on leaving. He has the bone.
I've been waiting for that fixture for a very long time. That fixture, we've not won at United since 2013. We've not won there. So we need to find a way to win. This year, maybe might be the year we have to go to Old Trafford and just keep that jinx. We need to go to Old Trafford. I don't care how. Either we flick it one time we win. I'll take it and run away. I do not care. We need to go to Old Trafford this year and win. The last time we won there was in 2013. That was a long time ago. We need to go there and win. I don't care how. We have to find a way. If it is Garnacho, I'm gonna win me that point. I do not care. If it is Alejandro Garnacho is gonna give me 3 points against the former club, I don't care. If you want to use Moses Sword to kill your ownership, use that Moses Sword to kill them. I don't care. All I want is 3 points. Very simple. Very simple. We'll see how it goes. Okay. Your take, but I know you've been listening to me, man. I'm just pissed off with United fan. They're getting on my neck, man.
What's up? What's up to the panel, Keyman? What it do? I'd like.
No, what's happening, bro?
What's up, guys? What's up? Hope everyone's well. Hope everyone's well. Viewers, hope you're well. I'm not commenting on Garnacho. I'm sorry. I respect your Abdullah. I love your platform. I appreciate coming on here anytime I'm free. I can't comment on this one. I'm sorry. I'm saying this one now. Abdullah, I'm sorry.
Why?
Nah. I'm not giving this any energy until I see him holding the kit. That's a promise I made to myself. So I'm keeping 100% quiet, man. I'm just.
Wow. Let's move on.
Yeah. Thank you. God bless you.
Let's move on. So let's talk about Nicolas because the report has come out that
this guy's lying, man.
He wants to move to Newcastle. And I think the report is we've moved from 80 million from before it was 100 million to 65 million plus add-ons, maybe 70 between 70 and 75 of it. Let's just say 70. That's what Chelsea are looking to get from Newcastle. And I think it's giving its priority at the moment to Newcastle. But Newcastle wants other priority at the moment in terms of can we secure our first target first, then we can look into Jackson. And I've done it to Chris very, very long. I've been saying it on the platform for a very long time. Newcastle are privy to the whole entire world. Old, new, public, private. Alexandria Isak will not leave for less than 150. If you don't meet that target, Isak is not leaving. If said it from everybody knows, David Austin knows, Fabrizio Romano knows, Ben Jacob knows, the Telegraph knows. The whole entire world knows what Newcastle wants. So if the whole world knows, why is Liverpool low-balling Newcastle and giving them 110? Are they stupid? Do they think Newcastle are stupid? Newcastle knows exactly what they want. And I will say it here again, and I'll say it again. Even if Newcastle buy the striker to replace Isak, if Liverpool does not meet that target of 150, Isak will not leave. It won't go. That money needs to be met. It needs to be made first. If you can even attempt to sell him. He's the person. He has 3 years on his contract. And people expect them to sell his like for 110, 120. It doesn't, you don't do business like that. It doesn't make any sense. You don't do business like that. No. You don't do business like that. No. Regardless of what people think, I think he will leave. But if that price tag is not met, they will not sell him. But for Nicola Jackson, I think it's a good move for him going to Newcastle. He will develop on that idea. And my only problem with Nicolas has been his decision making as a striker. His instinct. He needs to have instinct. When it comes to instinct, he doesn't have that instinct as a striker. He needs to have it. And his position as a striker, he needs to work on that. Apart from that, I don't have any issue with Jackson because I know what we can get from Jackson, but he needs to work on because you can see the striker we're having right now. Joao Pedro and the lab, positioning, goal scoring, instinct, and brain. Jackson doesn't have it, which I think is lacking. So putting him as a third choice for me, I don't blame Chelsea. They believe the word third choice is no problem. No worries about it. So Kiman, your take on Nicola Jackson to Newcastle?
Honestly, firstly, I want to say that this fan base has completely and utterly failed Jackson. Huh?
Why do you think so?
Because Abdullah, the same thing you blame United fans on Garnacho. We have done way worse to Jackson. The issue we always had with Jackson is that he was our only starting striker, right? Yeah. We only had this boy, that young Brazilian boy. I think was it Washington when Jackson came, and that meant that Jackson was our only striker at the time. Nkunku was out that whole season when Poch first came.
Mm-hmm.
So now, is it Jackson's fault that he was our only starting striker in his this was his 3rd season in professional football? Because before he came to us, he only had 2 years at Villarreal. Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
He only had 2 years. So you have taken a fresh, just a rookie, put him as front and center for Chelsea in a season that we were coming back from 12th, and he banged you 14 goals in the league alone. And then the next season he dropped off. This is his 2nd season, by the way. He dropped off, and he had 10 goals. Now, and the thing is, the reason why Jackson is leaving is because of the shit that the fans have put him through. Let's be honest. We've put him through a lot. But for 65 million, that is double the valuation that we got for him in the first place. And Abdullah, I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking in your head right now. You're thinking 65 million Jackson plus another 60 on top. We take Isaac. That's not happening, my friend.
No, I'm not saying we buy Isaac. I'm not saying that. No, I don't, because we're not buying Isaac. What I'm saying is Liverpool wants Isaac. And the entire whole world knows 150 or no Isaac. Everybody knows that. Fabrizio knows that. David also knows that. The Telegraph knows. Everybody in the whole world knows how much Isaac worth. They know that. This has been briefed to the whole entire world.
But the thing is, Abdullah, since Liverpool have gotten this boy
TikTok.
Yeah, and he's shown he's good. So far he's shown that he's able to play well.
Mm-hmm.
So at the Liverpool headquarters there in their place, in their offices, they're probably thinking, why should we pay 150 now when a player that wants to leave, he's already accepted it? Why don't we just wait at least 1 year and we come back, we get him for less than, we get him for 100, maybe 90? Because now he has 3 years on his contract. Next year it will be 2. The year after that will be 1. Eventually he's going to go to Liverpool. So now Liverpool are probably thinking, why should we spend 150 on one position where we are already pretty well okay, instead of just waiting and we can get a heavy discount by next year's summer? And I don't think that waiting.
Newcastle already proposed a clause to him that he will leave next year if he signs another new clause with a release clause. Any club in world can buy him. They can take that clause and Isaac will leave. But Isaac said he wants to go to Liverpool. And
Yeah,
and
he's not going to the close.
what Newcastle telling me is, if you want to go to Liverpool, tell Liverpool to meet our price tag. Very simple. Very simple. They haven't make life they make life easier for him. You want to go to Liverpool? Tell them, miss my price tag, I'm out of here. It's very simple.
Mm-hmm. No, the
You
question
can't
is
be low. You
now,
can't be
Abdullah.
low
The question
the
is,
club. Okay, go ahead.
Abdullah. Now the question is, do we as Chelsea sell Jackson before or after they sell Isaac? Because for me personally, I don't want Jackson to be in this league. I'd rather he go somewhere else. I would rather sell him to Serie A for 45 million.
But the problem is
To
the
sell
Serie
him.
A club that wants to buy him are low ball Chelsea. They don't want to pay what Chelsea wants.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. I'd rather take 45 million from them
Nah,
than
clearly
65 million
never
from
do it.
Newcastle.
Clearly could never do it. Clearly could never
Unfortunately,
do it. They won't do it.
mm-hmm.
But I think Isaac will leave. I don't doubt it. But I can also see a scenario where Isaac stays. I can see that
I don't
scenario.
think Isaac will leave this window. I don't think so.
You
I don't think so.
Why?
I don't think so because the issue is how Liverpool has approached this thing. They could have had an agreement with these guys. They say, you know what, we will take Ekitike for ourselves, and you guys buy your Isaac. But I think most probably there was an issue with when a person's pride is hurt. Although when your pride is hurt, reasoning and logic leaves your brain. It's about now protecting yourself. So now the minute Liverpool signed this boy for 90 million, Newcastle cannot sell Isaac to Liverpool unless they give them a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
Because
and
now
Liverpool doesn't want to pay that money.
They don't want to pay. They don't want to pay. But Abdullah, you know the thing is, before there's an understanding, they say, you know what? There's a guy here that you want to buy. You go get him. And then you give us Isaac for 130, 120, 130.
Mm-hmm.
That's okay. But now, not only are you coming after my star player, because you know the thing, Abdullah, Newcastle they're trying to build something. They're trying to build to challenge for the league, to be on top, right?
Mm-hmm.
How and you know the thing is, Abdullah, when you're doing that, perception is a very big thing. How the teams around, how players that are coming, how they're looking at you, say, oh, this club, they're trying to do this, they're trying to go high. But now, Abdullah, if one of the big clubs comes to you while you're trying to build and they take away your engine, they take away the most important thing, they take away the door to your house.
Mm-hmm.
Abdullah, now who will look at you seriously anymore?
Nobody
will look at you seriously. On top, not only are they going to take your door, Abdullah, not only are they going to take your door, that the replacement that you're ordering today, they have gone and collected it.
Yep.
So now it's about pride for Newcastle. It's not even Abdullah, it's not even about money. For them, they don't care about the money. It is, you have taken our replacement. We have not gotten a single player because Newcastle, Abdullah, they're having a horrible window. They've just signed this boy from AC Milan. They're trying to get Wissa right now, Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
But compared to the players that originally they wanted Delap, they wanted Bueno, they wanted Cunha, they wanted Sesko, they wanted Ekitike, they wanted Pedro. It has been a very damning for them. It's been very damning for them because now a player who comes to Newcastle will tell them, when do I get a release clause? Because for them, they're going to start thinking, I'm coming here not because I want to play here, but because I'm going to go somewhere else. Yeah, so it's very.
I also think, what is the assurance that if Isaac goes to Liverpool, they'll win the league? What's the assurance?
Huh?
What is the assurance that if Isaac goes to Liverpool, they'll win the Champions League and the league? I don't think so.
I know. I don't. Okay. If he goes to Liverpool, I think obviously that he's going to make them far better. But
yes,
do I see that?
It's going to make them far better. But is it going to defend for them? Is he gonna defend for them?
Because here's the thing is now that's a tricky question because already they have changed to try and protect Salah. In these last years they want to get the most out of Salah. They don't want him to run up and down. So now are you going to? Because the thing, Abdullah, here's the thing. Before they had McAllister, they had Cat Jones, or they had Soboslai, and then they had this boy Gravenberch, and Soboslai could run up and down. That's not a big deal. But now you have this Florian guy, this number 10, this number 7 that they have now. This boy from Germany, this first guy. Then you have Salah, and then you're going to add Isaac, who you also have to manage a bit in case he gets injured. So you have 3 players who are not going to contribute too much to your defense. It's a bit,
Yeah.
So I don't know how their manager, how Slot will handle it, but whenever you get a good player, it's always a positive for your team. And is Isaac a good player? Yes, of course. He's one of the best strikers in the league. So yeah, but I don't think like if I was to think honestly and seriously from a Newcastle perspective, I don't think Isaac will be allowed to go. And from a Liverpool perspective, they're probably sitting thinking, do we really need him? You understand? Why don't
they want Isaac? I can tell you that for fun. They want
of course Isaac. They want him. Abdullah, here's the thing. There's want and then there's need. Can you survive without it? Of course they can.
My question is, like, this is my question. I said the same thing when I was doing the show yesterday with Wendy. I told Wendy, Liverpool will score so many goals and they will concede so many goals.
Yeah.
That defense is a League 2. That defense is a League 2 defense with Van Disney at the back. It's a League 2 defense. That's the championship defense with Van Disney at the back. With Van Disney and that boy that does not stay fit, always get injured season after season. Every 10 matches or 15 matches he gets injured. Ibrahim Konate. So with that defense, there's no way you're not gonna concede goals. There's no way. Yes, Isaac will help them to score goals. I don't doubt that. It will be a defense maker in many aspects of the game. But can he defend for them? Can he? Will he be that
No, he
defender?
can't. No, he can't.
So what I'm saying, Jackson going there, yes, it's gonna help because I've said it for a very long time. Ediao is a better manager because that is the most underrated English manager I have seen. Because it's actually a good coach. He is very good coach. He can coach. He can actually coach a team. I've seen him coach team. So he can actually coach a team. Jackson go there, he will develop his game very, very well. It will even make him a leader striker, which I wanted. Because I want him to go to a club where he can develop. In Chelsea, the pressure is too big for him. As much as I like him, but the pressure is too big for him because he doesn't have that instinct of a striker to score goals. He has all the attributes, but to have that ball of a striker, he doesn't have it. With Ediao will improve him. It will make those decision making will change. It will make him survive as a player, make him understand when to move, how to move, when to be in positioning, how to do this, when not to do this, how to do this, because he will teach him that. Maresca will not teach him that. Maresca wants to win. This is Chelsea. Maresca wants to win. He wants to win over the fans. He needs to win also too, because it's Chelsea. He doesn't have to start developing this player. No, he doesn't have that time.
No, but the thing, Abdullah, what I would say is, first of all, Newcastle do not create nearly as much as we do, right? And like for the way our midfield is integrated into our attack, how you have Enzo and Palmer coming into those. Newcastle's midfield is more of they like running up and down and pushing people and doing that defensive shit.
It fits Jackson a lot because he's a transitional striker. He likes on transition a lot. Newcastle
exactly, yes. But now, Abdullah, but the issue is, right? Okay, he has Gordon and he has Elanga, but as you can see from Isaac, majority of the time, Abdullah, you have to take those chances for yourself, and that is where I feel a bit maybe coaching can help Jackson a bit more, but maybe he can improve that part of the game, but that's where I think that he's going to lack a bit, because apart the link up, he'll do extremely well. Gordon and Langa, they can come in from the wide and cut him, and he can link with them. But now those chances where Isak gets the ball and just slaps it against Liverpool, against who else? Against Arsenal, takes the ball, comes in, one time. I don't know if Jackson can do that, but he can prove me wrong. He can prove me wrong.
But that's why I said if he goes to Eddie Howe, Newcastle, he will improve as a player. He will. I can guarantee you that he will improve because Eddie Howe will coach him. Eddie Howe will coach him very well to improve as a player. He will. I'm confident about that. Because
so Abdullah, Eddie Howe is a better developmental coach than Maresca. Do you believe that?
No. I'm not saying that. I'm saying because Maresca.
No, I'm not saying a better coach. I'm saying developmentally.
No.
If he can improve Jackson to that level, then he's done something that Maresca has failed to do.
No, I don't think it's a better development coach than Maresca. And the reason is, if you look at Maresca, we're gonna player he has like Noni and Co, and the players we have Enzo and Co. These are the big players with big signing, a big how do I put this? Big record signing that people. This player is shit, but look at the improvement of those players, most especially Enzo Fernandez. Who people want to kill him. That's because the price tag is high. And you improve him, you make him a better player. People see the best of Enzo. I said the same thing. People say Cucurella is the most surprising aspect of it. He coached the hell out of Cucurella to make him this player. We've seen it. People can talk about Sancho. Sancho improved under Maresca. The problem with Sancho is just because Sancho doesn't choose. He likes to dribble him. Doesn't shoot. I'm like, you have this talent, shoot. It doesn't. You can see the player Maresca improve. But if I'm gonna give it to, I'm gonna a little bit higher. I'll give it to Eddie Howe because Eddie Howe can actually improve player. I'll give an example. Joelinton. When they brought in Joelinton, is a striker when they brought him in. He converted him to a midfielder.
Even Gordon. Abdullah Gordon.
Bruno Guimaraes. Tonali is very good because I like Tonali very well.
Because I remember when we were linked to Gordon, people are telling me left wing back, right wing back.
The most surprising player in that team that surprised me most is Murphy. Eddie Howe has improved him a lot to even make him a better player. So he can improve player, and especially he will improve Jackson. That's what I wanted when we were discussing this about I was talking about Eberechi and Arsenal and Tottenham. I was like, Eberechi go to Spurs because of Thomas Frank. Because I believe Frank will improve you more than Arteta. Frank, you give him more time and sit you down and coach you one-on-one. Arteta will not do it because Arteta is on pressure. He wants to win the league. So he will not have the time to
Abdullah, Arteta doesn't care about winning the league. Let's be honest.
What I'm saying is the pressure is on him to win the league because he's been here for
so
many years.
No, Abdullah, no. The fans have pressure to win the league. Arteta doesn't have.
I don't care about that fan because that fan is very delusional. I don't care.
Arteta doesn't have. Abdullah, I'm telling you the truth. Arteta doesn't have the pressure. Believe me.
No, it's just top four. It's just top four.
It's just exactly because here's the thing, Abdullah. Here's the thing, right? If you had pressure to win something, right? If you had pressure to win something, do you have time to tell Noni, come collect the ball here, hold it like this, play left wing? Because you know the thing is, Abdullah, they're going to spend a season or at least 3-4 months trying to adapt that boy in that left wing side.
I know.
And if you have to win the league, and here's the thing, if you have to win the league, you don't have these days, you don't have 3-4 months. Abdullah, these days, the league, 23-24, Arsenal lost the title by 2 points. 2 points that they lost against us. Mudryk, he gave us a penalty and he scored a goal. 2 points that game. Now, do you have time to sit with a player and coach one-on? No, you don't have time for that. That's what I'm telling you. People think that Arteta is going to be in his job. The guy he's passing with flying colors. And he's not going to get sacked anytime soon. That guy has no pressure, believe me or not. People telling you that they have pressure. Is
Good
is
luck to
is
them.
is just Arsenal fans lying to themselves.
Good luck. Okay, Nicholas, your boy, going to Newcastle.
Yeah. Well, I'm not saying he's going to Newcastle. I don't know that for sure.
He's chosen Newcastle already. He wants
No,
to choose
no,
Newcastle.
no.
That's the report. We watch it based on report. That's what we say.
No. The reports haven't said he's left.
No. Yeah, I
But
know.
but it looks like he's. But I will say it looks like he's on his way out. Is Newcastle the right fit? Yeah, I guess. There'll still be a decent amount of pressure. It's apparently been reported that Isak is probably going to stay.
Well, I said the same thing on this. Remember, I said the same to Chris. Chris is having a go at, and I'm like, Newcastle are not stupid. After they've done once Isak said, I want to leave, Newcastle said, okay, you want to leave 150 or no deal. Newcastle told the whole entire world knows. Austin knows, Fabrizio knows, Ben Jacob knows, Marcelo, the Telegraph knows. Alexander Isak want to leave Newcastle. This is what Newcastle are believing: 150 or no deal. That's
No,
it.
Abdullah, it's like I told you earlier. You never make a business about pride. When you make it about pride, there's nothing to gain. It's just you don't make it about pride. It's that simple. And Liverpool, unfortunately, they made it about pride. And now Newcastle is going to die on that sword. Believe me or not.
But is Newcastle also being prideful?
No.
Yes. No, wait, Abdullah, we were just talking about this, right? Nana.
Mm-hmm.
What does Newcastle want to do? You know, it depends. Like what kind of pride. If I'm going for the top, right? For example, if we're vying for a specific spot, and I want to get to that top, and I know that you're already ahead of me, there is no way that I will accept you putting your feet on my head. The fact that I want to get to that spot, I would rather us both burn.
Well, this is about being pragmatic. Like,
it's not about no. Here's the thing. Here, at this point, what Liverpool has done is they've told Newcastle to blink. They have basically said, "Hey, we have taken your best, your top target. Your player has publicly come out and said that he wants to play for us. No one is coming to you at this point. You know what is the worst time to attack an animal? Well, what is the worst time to attack an animal? It's the worst time to attack an animal is when it's injured. Never attack an animal because at that point it is accepted it's going to die. So if here's the problem: if Liverpool wanted this guy so badly, then you come to an understanding. You say, you know what? I'm not going to go for it. You go for that target, and then we can make a deal separately for Isaac. But no, you have paid 90 million. You show that you have that money. Pay the 150. Newcastle doesn't care about the money. They don't. Believe me, they made it about pride, and now pride is going to kill them.
That's a very good point. Go ahead. Continue.
Yeah, I mean, Nicholas. I mean, it seems like Newcastle's the only club left. I would hope he goes to Newcastle rather than a Serie A team, to be honest with you. But yeah, would he fit in at Newcastle? Yeah.
NK, give the eulogy, bro. Give the eulogy.
Yeah, would he fit in Newcastle? Probably yes. I don't know if he could coach finishing. I don't know if that's. I don't know if you could change.
I think finishing come with instinct. It come with brain. It come with instinct. That is what Jackson is lacking. He has every attribute, but he lacks this.
I think.
So how do you coach this? How do you coach this in his head?
I think Jackson's had a horrible 2025. Prior to the injury, and after to be fair, even prior to the injury, he was bad, but at least he was still providing something. Although he was bad, I would admit. After the injury, he's looked like a shell of himself. I'm hoping that, he's taken the summer off. He hasn't played any of the preseason games. If he goes to Newcastle, listen, I'll wish him well personally. led the line to a decent standard on our way to getting us back into the Champions League. 14 goals his first season, 10 his second after not scoring.
Speak.
But I'll give him his flowers on a job well done. If he goes to Newcastle, and I wish him well. Like I said, I think it's good that if he does go to Newcastle, because there's still pressure, there's still going to be eyes on you. You can still make a name for yourself at Newcastle. The pressure won't be as high as it is in Chelsea, but there'll still be a pressure on you to perform when you step out on the pitch. But with Jackson, I feel unfortunate because there's a large section of his own fans that have lined him up.
Speak on it.
He's also lined himself up, to be fair. But there's a large sections of this fan base that have allowed people to say some pretty outlandish stuff when it comes to this guy. I'm seeing Mark Goldbridge come out here and say he doesn't want Jackson, but every other week he's coming out here and praising Rasmus Højlund. I will get into that.
No comments.
And the sort of agreements that they have, but outside of football. But that's neither here nor there. I wish him well. At Newcastle, I think it's different. It's different because Isak's better than Jackson. Let's call it what it is.
Yeah, I know that.
Better striker, better movement, better ball striker. And listen, I've come to the realization I don't look at Jackson as a traditional striker. I don't look at him as a source for goals. If he gets the goals, great. But I don't look at him as a source of goals. He will come and go. For him, the goals will come and go. But I need the confidence back. He needs to work on the mental aspect of his game and get that confidence back, because I realized he is quite emotional. He is quite an emotional player. I think the red cards have shown that. I don't know what was going on. I don't know if you guys remember after the Spurs game.
Yep.
Where this guy was on the bench upset. I don't know if he was crying on the bench. Was he crying? I don't know if he was crying on the bench.
It was substituting. Was he?
Was he crying on the bench?
I think he was crying.
Yeah, I realized it's a very emotional game. Player, sorry. Nicholas, my brother. No one's got time for that, bro. No one's got time for that, bro. But yeah, like I said, sorry, to wrap it up, because I've been talking for a while. But Nicholas Jackson's it's been a pleasure. I'm sorry. I have no shame in that, man. That has been a pleasure. Even with the misses. Though, especially the first season, the way you platformed the attack, the first half of last season was great. So yeah, I wish him nothing but the best. If he goes to Newcastle, so be it. Don't go to the Serie A. That's my one wish. Do not go to the Serie A. There's nothing there.
Okay, Serie A cannot pay what Chelsea want.
Yeah, there's nothing there for you. There's nothing there for you. This will be.
They will not pay that money. You know that.
This will be around 60 mil. This will be around 60 mil.
No, 65. Just 165 on it.
Yeah, 60, 65 mil.
Not bad.
And yeah, we wish him well. We wish him well. Successful. Listen, whatever people say is a successful transfer. We made traditional profit, with all due respect to Nicholas. He's coming and he's increased his value. So a job well done to him.
Times two. Don't forget times two.
Times two. So job well done to Nicholas. Job well done to Nicholas. Yeah, it'll be interesting though. Let me say this, sorry, before you pass it on, Abdullah. João Pedro, I've been impressed, but the season hasn't started yet.
Yeah.
Liam Delap, I've been impressed, but the season hasn't started yet. If these niggas don't eclipse 14 league goals,
They'll score than that. They'll score than that.
I want to know what the energy is going to be like, because Nicholas Jackson's first season at the club
was 14.
14
Non-penalty goals.
14 non-penalty goals. He was being coached by a moron.
I think.
Um,
How do I put it? I don't want to upgrade. I don't. How do I say it? I think Pedro's come more than 14. I think it's 20.
Listen, I hope he scores more than 14. But here's my thing. I set Tammy Abraham as the bar because people, for some odd reason, didn't respect Tammy either. So I set Tammy Abraham as the bar. He scored 15. Nicholas scored 14. So hopefully that's the benchmark of what a decent return is for a Chelsea striker. If João Pedro eclipses 14, thank you. We're all supporting João Pedro. Yeah. He's been amazing so far. Liam Delap has been great.
Slaslam is representing Onana.
Yeah, what's Slaslam said, sorry?
He said 14 is hard number to beat in the league.
Yeah. 14 non-penalty goals, Slaslam.
When we have an attacking option.
You're saying it for João Pedro. Okay, I hear you. I'm gonna be fair. Oscar Abdullahi, I'm not someone that generally holds grudges. I support pretty much every Chelsea player. So don't look at it that way. I think it
was coming at 14.
I'm just looking at it as a benchmark. Do you understand? /Lime. I'm looking at that as a baseline. I've seen over 10 Chelsea strikers in my life. Tammy Abraham got 15 in his first year. Do you understand what I'm saying? So I'm setting a benchmark, Abdullahi. Do you get it? With Ekitike Abdullahi, I told you, it's 15. You get more than 15, you're fine.
I even said he was got 17. That's what I think.
So, 15, yeah, 17. Sorry. Long story short again, because Nicholas Jackson's been my guy, man. I don't care. This guy's been my guy, bro. I wish him all the best. I'll be supporting this guy, from afar at Newcastle. Wish that brother the best.
If
he leaves.
Bro, I'm first. I'm the first line.
SK, go ahead. Nicholas. 15 plus degrees. Yeah, I think he scored 20. I think Pedro scored 20. The lab maybe 16, 17, maybe.
Wait, sorry. In the league?
Yes, I think
João Pedro he will score 20 non-penalty goals in this Premier League?
Yes, I think he will.
Abdullahi.
You can clip me. Yes, he will.
No, Abdullahi.
Yes,
do you know how many? Abdullahi.
Yes.
How many players?
João Pedro will score 20 Premier League goals. I said it right here.
Abdullahi. Do you know how many players have scored 20 non-penalty goals in the last 10 seasons?
I know. He will score 20 goals. Because Palmer take our penalties. So Pedro will not be able to take penalties unless Palmer doesn't play. You
think João Pedro could get to 20 non-penalty goals?
Yes. Yes. People are underrating João Pedro. He will score. I'll say it right now. Everybody can clip me. João Pedro will score more than Victor Gyökeres and Ekitike.
Abdullahi, if JP scores 20 non-penalty goals, that means we'll win the league.
João Pedro will score 20 Premier League goals than Victor Gyökeres and Ugo.
Not 20 non-penalty.
20, that 20 non-penalty.
It's
not goals. It's non-penalty.
It's non-penalty goals.
If he does that, we're winning the league. I hope you guys know that.
I know. So we should be happy for that. That is Chelsea.
No, I'm lying. We should be aiming. No. Of course, we should be aiming for. No, actually, to be fair, I'm lying. I'm not going to walk you out. I'm not going to talk you out of your take. Do you know what I mean? If you believe that,
he will.
I would hope so. I'm not going to say I hope so.
Ekitike will take time to adapt. Same thing with Gyökeres because of the way Arteta play. It will take him some months to know what Arsenal wants. Pedro has been in the league before. People forget this. He played under the manager, especially this who all kind of involved his game more. In this team, we create a lot of chances. Pedro will score 20 goals. I'm saying it right here. He will score 20 Premier League goals. I'm not afraid to say that. People will be surprised. Pedro scored. I was surprised because I know he will score that goals. He will have a lot of chances. Palmer will create for him. Enzo will create. A lot of players will create for him. He will score goals. It's clinical. I can't say that about the lab because the lab will not reach 20, but the lab will score more than 14. He will score more than 14.
In the league?
Yes.
Wait. 14 non-penalty.
Yes. Palmer is a penalty
Ow.
taker. You guys are forgetting. He's taking penalties. So none of them is not. Those two players are not touching penalties unless Palmer doesn't play. Unless Cole
I'm
does
like,
not play.
how is the lab gonna get the minutes to score 14 non-penalty
He
goals?
will. Pep, see, this is it here. Because of the player we are signing, all of them can. We have so many matches to play. It's all about rotation. There are some matches Palmer will not play. People are forgetting.
No,
There are some matches he will be on the bench.
no.
Wait. There are some matches Cole Palmer will be on. People are forgetting something. He will be on the bench in some matches. And player like Simon, Palmer will come in. He will come in because
Okay. I'm lying.
Mm-hmm.
Let me ask you a question.
Okay.
By the way, thanks for repping the kit, bro. Thanks for repping the kit.
Yeah.
Do you think we're signing Xavi? I don't think we're signing him.
Yes,
Bro.
I think we're signing. The problem with signing Simon is the amount Leipzig wants is different than Chelsea. Chelsea wants to pay 50 million, while Leipzig wants 60. Now there's a problem because Chelsea need to figure out with Christopher Nkunku first. Leipzig are telling Chelsea, you need to cover the wages of Nkunku before we can buy him. They want him in loan with option on the obligation to buy. Chelsea won't permanently. Now there's a problem because Garnacho deal is easy to do because it's about negotiation. For Saint-Maximin, it's a little bit difficult because the amount of Chelsea want to pay is different than the amount Leipzig wants. It's way different. Leipzig wants 60 because they've sold Benjamin Sesko, and Leipzig is not in Champions League at all. So that they're in the financial difficulties, so they need money. So Chelsea are not willing to go above 50.
I agree with
willing to go above 50. Is that what?
Like I agree with you, but like for me, I see it more as those two, like Garnacho and Simons. I believe that Garnacho is more concrete than Simon, but those two signings are specifically tied to Jackson and Nkunku leaving. Yes. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's those two leaving. As soon as those two leave, I think that the sign. Like as soon as we sell Jackson, don't be surprised that Garnacho, here we go, will be like in the next days after.
I'm saying it, yeah, Slam, I'm saying it. I'm not afraid to say it. You can clip me, no problem. I'm not afraid. I'm not. If it's got 10 goals, it's a major success. If it's more than 10 goals, the life is more than 10 goals. It will.
Yeah. Slime. I completely agree. If he scores more than 10, it's a success. Because I don't see how he gets the.
People are underrating Joao Pedro, guys. People are underrating that guy. People are giving Ekitiki and Gagore's big names. I'll say it again. Pedro will score more goals than both of them. He will score more goals than them. He will. If Nicholas can score 14 no penalty goals, 14. Do you know how many chances Nicolas Jackson missed in his first season? Not many chances he missed. I'll never forget that year when we played Tottenham Hotspur. Jackson should have scored 7 goals in Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Do you know how many chances he missed? You know how many chances he missed in that match? Spurs,
Forest at home.
West Ham, Spurs, West Ham, Palace, Brentford, Nottingham Forest.
Forest at home.
You know how many chances?
I was out, Keyman. I was live. I was there in the flesh watching that game at Stamford.
Do you know how many chances he
I'm not
missed?
gonna comment.
Bro.
You know how many
I'm not gonna
chances he
comment.
missed in those matches?
I'm not gonna comment.
You know how many chances he missed?
I'm not gonna comment. Listen, Joao Pedro is on a great run. I expect it to obviously slow at a point, but how fast he could get it back up to speed will tell me a lot. So we'll see, man. We'll see. Gittins, I'm also impressed by. I'm also very impressed by Gittins. So, looks sharp, looks decisive. So
He needs to work on his end product, but he's young.
Yeah, but he's 21. I think he's 21. He's 21.
Yeah, he just turned 21.
But as a player, I'm quite impressed. So I mean, we'll see. Abdullah. We'll see. We'll see what Chelsea.
Up, guys, quick. Liverpool lost to Palace. Are we really taking this serious, or do Liverpool really need this serious problem? What do you think? Thank you.
Shall I go first, Abdullah?
Yeah, go first. Yeah.
Yeah. Liverpool should take it seriously. Because you don't want to lose any game. This is technically a friendly, but it's still there's an African phrase, start as you mean to go on. That's what my mom used to say to me, start as you mean to go on. Critical phrase in life. You can apply it to anything in life. Start as you mean to go on. You can't start the season off like that.
Shout out the old heads, man. That's a
Yeah,
good one.
start as you mean to go on. 2-1 up. I'd lie. You're 2-1 up. They should have. The Palace should have won the game before pens, because that's a penalty. But it hit McAllister's hand. That's a penalty. I didn't keep a strong eye on the game.
Okay, PGMOL. I don't know what PGMOL is doing.
Yeah,
I don't know. I can't even understand
because I was
English
obviously the Chelsea.
I don't know.
I'm like, obviously the Chelsea friendly was during that game, so I wasn't too focused on the game. But I was informed that Liverpool were getting popped off that pitch. I was informed that, although Ekitike looked nice, that was basically it. I mean, Verse apparently was decent, so let me give a shout to Verse. Mohamed Salah.
Salah is becoming like Thierry in finance. It doesn't show up.
Yeah, he don't show up in it. He don't show up in finals, bro. He don't show up in finals. It's a shame. But and the defense.
Man, forget showing up, man. Forget just score your pen.
Yeah. He played his pen to Pluto. That ball, I'm still looking for that ball right now. I'm not on that
back-to-back pens. Back-to-back pens. You blasted away. Come on, bro. And then Virgil. It's only one game.
Lord have mercy.
It's only one game, I'd lie, but that didn't look good. What I saw.
Like Frimpong and Kerkez, those guys, man, they're gonna get touched up in the wings.
Okay, man. You see those two fullback. I told you yesterday. Was it yesterday when we did the team, or a day before yesterday? I was telling them Liverpool will score goals. I don't even doubt that they will beat City. But you see that defense. You might be seeing, but you see a boxing score line 6-6, 5-4. 5-3 and 5-4, 4-4, 6-7-6, 7-7. It won't surprise me. It would not.
No, for me, like it would have made more sense instead of having Wirtz. They would have had someone like I think. Okay, I don't rate them, but specifically for Liverpool, I think it would have been better if they had someone like a Gibbs White. Someone who can just give you that physicality, run up and down. Instead of having liabilities.
They have Dominic Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai can do that for them.
No, Abdullah. But the question is, if Wirtz is starting, right? That means you only have two positions in the pivot: Gravenberch and Szoboszlai. Gravenberch and McAllister. You need physicality, and unfortunately, if you have, because your wing backs Kerkez and this guy Frimpong, that guy is not going to help you. Frimpong is not going to help you. Salah, you have to preserve it. Ekitike, he looks like a walking needle, man. So let's be honest, right? If you had someone like a Gibbs White and that 10, I think it would have been better because he would have helped with that, like that dogged ruggedness. But I don't know, man. Maybe it's a bit early. It's just a FA thingy, a Community Shield. I guess we'll see it on Friday, inshallah.
Wait, is their first game on Friday?
Yeah, they're starting on Friday. Their defense starts on Friday. I don't know. It's against who? It's an Anfield, I think, against who?
AFC Bournemouth.
Yeah,
they have the first game.
Oh my God, they're going to eat them alive, man. Those guys have just been hollowed out. They're going to eat them alive.
Bournemouth have lost so many players, man.
Damn. And Petrovic, man, that guy looks looking like a fraud.
Yeah. It looks shaky. No, he's looking shaky.
I was running Petrovic's gimmick. I feel so ashamed, man.
He's looking shaky. I'd lie. Listen, it's early. He's a young keeper, but he's looking shaky.
No. You know the funniest thing is? He was getting dunked on US soil, man. That's where he started his career.
Yeah, I'd lie. I'm like, oh, one more thing. Have you spoke about Savio?
Yeah, let's talk about him. I saw the report.
What's going on?
How do I put it? I like Savio, but I have a problem with Pep. And my problem with Pep is very, very simple. They made this mistake.
He's a dictator, Abdullah. Just be honest.
Wait, they have this problem. He had the same problem with Palmer when he sold Palmer. It's having that same problem with Savio. He does not know how to. There are some certain players that have to profile very well. If I have to sell player, I will sell Jeremy Doku first before selling Savio. Because Doku does not offer me anything. He just want to dribble, endless chicken. No one product, zero. Savini offer me something more than Doku. You're selling Savini to Tottenham Hotspur. You're using that money to go and buy Rodrigo. That is my guy. Rodrigo is my guy. So if you're selling Savini to buy Rodrigo, I'm like, okay, I won't for that. You sell Grealish to everything, no problem. I would rather have Savini in that scene than having that Belgium, what is called? That Belgium pop-off called Jeremy Doku.
No, hey. Let's calm down now. Let's calm down. Hey, yo.
Abdullah, what did you say? You'd rather have who than who?
No comment.
No, just repeat. I didn't hear it. Repeat it.
He said, long story short, he'd rather have Savio than Doku.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah,
I don't think that's crazy to say. I disagree, but I don't think that's crazy. I don't think that's crazy.
I have a problem with Pep.
It's not crazy, but
it's funny, and I don't like it. That's what I'm saying. Savino is a player that you need to develop a lot because that guy has a lot of potential, and you would love him in your team than that player on the left wing. We just dribble. Where is your end product? Negative. End product, zero. Dribble. Mr. Man, what are you doing? Zero. So, Pep, I'm looking at him with some eye. I'm like, Pep, okay. You do the same thing to Palmer. Why don't you do the same thing to Savino? No problem. I will also for them too because they're selling Savino and Grealish to go and buy my guy, who I like Rodrigo like mad. That is my guy.
wait, I
also have a problem with Pep.
Wait, I thought they were linked to Vinny, not Rodrigo. What happened?
No, they don't want to buy Rodrigo, and Vinny is not going anywhere.
Yeah, apparently Indy said Vinny. Good Lord have mercy. This guy Indy, man.
I don't know, man. Just one type from
it's that guy. That is the guy. I blocked his ass. For a very long time.
Oh wow.
For a very long time.
And this is also this other buffoon. What's his name? Sasha. What? Trioli, man. That guy.
Yeah.
That guy, man, he annoys me so much.
Oh man.
Lord have mercy. Mr. K, how you doing? Long time no see.
Abdullah, how you doing, brother?
I'm good. Your quick take on the Savio to Tottenham Hotspur.
I think the end of this window will determine who wins the league next season. If Man City can somehow pull a Rodrigo and probably add a Baliba to their midfield,
They're not buying Baleba. It's not going. I also don't see.
Just brand that list and just add them.
That's not the reason why.
Okay, this is me now. This is me. You guys are underrating Brighton in this situation. It's Brighton, you guys don't know Brighton. Brighton love a beating war. They love that beating war.
Abdullah, as I said, if they can manage to do it, even to do with Real Madrid to pay for Rodrigo is going to be crazy. But I'm just saying the end of this window will be very crucial on who wins the league. As it starts right now, if the league starts tomorrow, I think Arsenal edges is over everyone.
It's a lie.
I would based on the business they've done so far. I think Arsenal edges it because uh, because that I think what they were missing is someone they can spam the crosses to. Gyökeres.
Really?
You go get an element because it's going to not.
Wait. Blue Eyes already asked me this question before, and I've answered him for a very long time. He asked me that question, and he threw a cold ball to me. He put me in the middle where I was dodging it when he asked me that. I eventually answered him. He asked me that question: who am I going to choose between Osimhen and Nkunku going to Arsenal? I told him Osimhen because Osimhen to Arsenal, I'm logging off social media completely because it's winning them that league, and I'm finished. Arsenal has to kill me if Osimhen go to Arsenal because I know what Osimhen will give them. I know what he's gonna give them. Nkunku doesn't scare me because he's a transitional player.
No, I think Gyökeres is a better buy than Osimhen.
I don't think so because Osimhen will give them more.
I think he stays fit longer than Osimhen.
I agree to that.
And that's what Arsenal needs right now. A striker that can not just the striker. You have to remember they also signed a central back defender.
Mm-hmm.
And not
that
a
boy
lot
is
of
young. He's 19. That boy is 19.
He's young, but not a lot of the top 4 candidates or the top 4 finishers signed a central back. At the end of the day, you look at that Liverpool, you can tell defense will be a big issue. Point blank period. If Liverpool doesn't sign Isak, they will not come close to the league. They need Isak and they need one more
left winger. No, they need a left winger.
They at least need a defender too. They need a defender too because Van Dijk. I don't think Van Dijk is gonna play at the top level anymore.
Specifically in this system. Yeah, you're right. In this system,
at some point he's gonna be downhill. So I'm guessing it might be this season, it might be next season. I don't know.
No. So, Here's the thing, right? About Van Dijk, right? If you remember how Thiago Silva ended his career at Chelsea, right? He was not very physical. He was just reading the game. That, if you guys remember that one game against United, where Cavani went to the back post, this guy, he didn't challenge Cavani. He just knew he was going to go there. He out of his experience and how he reads the game, said, I know Cavani is going to run to the back of the post. Let me cover this space. Instead of using my energy how these younger guys do it, I can run up and down. No, I don't have that kind of energy. So I'm going to position myself. But now the problem is your fullbacks are running up and down the corner. Up and down. Your midfielders do not have that kind of energy to chase down this ball. So now you have to deal with this. You have to deal with this winger. You have to deal with this striker. You have to cover this. You have to man mark here, and he's an old man. Konate, half his brain is in Madrid right now. So they're very funny.
That's why I said if they don't sack Isak and a defender, they should just forget about the Premier League.
I think they should ignore Isak entirely.
You cannot let Savinho go, let Grealish go, McCarthy go, and not sign at least a Rodrigo or a Baliba. If you don't do that too, I don't see them.
But K, I see this as Pep showing that he wants to win the league. Because he's basically saying, I don't have time to nurture kids. This is not time for me to watch you and train you and tell you grab the ball. I need people who are going to grab this ball and do what they need to do. And I see that as something that he can win the league, because last year he gave what's his name, this kid, out of what he had, like 52 games or something like that. He had 1 goal and 8 assists in the league.
And that's what I'm saying. Like,
So
for
it's for me when I saw that these
if
guys
they
are
sell
selling this
him
guy.
and don't replace him, they will not win the league.
No, they're going to replace him. They're selling. They sold Grealish. That is 350 off the books. That's 350 off the books.
Yep.
They're selling this kid. They're selling McAtee. They're going to bring someone in.
Grealish to Everton with option to buy for 50 million. Savini to Tottenham for 70. Then they'll go use that money to buy Rodrigo. That's it.
That's what I'm saying. I said if they can manage to pull it out. I'm not saying it's not possible. If they can manage to pull those two, I think they are those two transfer away from winning the league next season. If they can do it,
Rodrigo is possible. I don't think Baleba is possible for both United and
I'm just saying. I think those two people will give them a guarantee because what I'm hearing right now is Rodri is injured again. So
September, yes.
So
that's bad. What does he have? Hamstring? What?
No, the injury he had last season. He has been good that injury in the Club World Cup.
Based on my understanding, once you start getting injured like that, it's always hard to go back to like that peak that we know.
That's so bad, man.
So
bad.
that's why I said that's why I included Baliba in that format City also. So
and you know the thing is,
I really do think Man City can get Baliba though. I think they can.
No, but you know the funny thing is, right? The only good defender at City is this kid Josko. That's the only good guy. The rest is just old. Yeah, the rest is just old and finished.
Yeah,
and now that you got there, that's sad.
That defense too they do need defender. But if they can get those two, at least it can. I feel like it's paper over crack. They can still do something with those two. That's how I feel. I think they are going to be unstoppable, even though their defense is shitty. That's for Man City. Liverpool, they have to sign Isak. They have to sign a defender. If they don't, they are not winning the league. Chelsea, I think Chelsea needs to still go sign a defender. They need a defender with Colwill out. With Colwill out, Chelsea need an established defender, not an under 19.
My friend, do you know what team it is? This is Chelsea, man.
I understand, but
we're looking for a Brazilian right now.
We're looking for a Brazilian. A 24-year-old, a 25-year-old defender.
You see who they sign. Guys, to round up, guys.
Yeah, but you know who I want, Abdullah? Do you know who I want? Abdullah, do you know who I want? This boy from Benfica, that Antonio Silva, man. That guy is good, man.
He's too young. Do I want the young?
Man, that guy, man. That guy caused us problems.
It's good. I like him. It's good.
Yeah, I do think Chelsea need to go buy a good defender that can help them at least, because I don't think Fafana is going to play 20 games.
I know that.
I don't think he's going to play 20 games. With Colwill out for the season, then that's...
Okay, you're talking about 20 games. The guy... Wait, Abdullah, one minute. Okay, you just said 20 games. The guy has only played 36 for us his entire career. That is... And you're talking about 20.
That's... in my opinion, I think it should be sold.
Man, Fafana is not serious, man. Tuchel gave 8... Man, that guy Tuchel, man. That guy Tuchel, man.
No comments. Yeah, no comments. So, guys, let's end up with Donarouma. Where does he go? United or Chelsea? Where?
Oh, Donarouma is going to United. Easy.
100%.
100%. Chelsea will not pay his wages. His wages are crazy wages.
40 million plus 250 for a 1-year-old keeper.
No,
hell.
They want 25. They want 25 for him, not 40 million. 25.
They want 25 million plus 250K for a 31-year-old keeper. Nah, no, that guy.
He's 26 to 26. He's 26. It's not 31. No.
Man, that guy looks 32, man.
He's been keeping 6. He was 16 years of age.
Man, I don't know. The thing I tell you, Donarouma is just Sanchez with a serious face. That's all he is, man. I'd rather stick with my Sanchez.
I think he's better than Sanchez. But that's a topic.
But is it 250K a week better? No, I don't see that.
I don't see Chelsea even paying that. No. Chelsea might try to pay him. Let me see. Let me think in my maybe Chelsea might try to give him like a 150, 170. If he wins us Champions League and wins us Premier League, Chelsea might double his wages, maybe twice with bonuses to make it 200, 250. Which I doubt, but I'm just saying based on my logic, I do see Chelsea doing things. They might start with 150, 140, 170 and say, okay, win us UCL, win us Premier League, then we'll double your money back with incentive. Maybe it's possible. But it's possible. At the moment, I don't see Chelsea buying him. But we'll see though. Guys, like the video, guys, subscribe, smash the like button, guys. My people, like and subscribe. Peace out, my people. God bless, stay safe. We'll be live. If there's any breaking news tomorrow, we'll be live. My people, before that, make sure you turn on the notification button. Whenever we are live, you're gonna hear and see us when we be coming live and talk about it. But before that, make sure you like and subscribe. Smash that freaking like button. Remember, the EPL begins this week. EPL is back this week, and we're gonna be here to break it down for you. Peace out.
Peace, guys. Peace.